right, we are looking in the basement here at the Rheem unit that is functioning for heating and cooling on the second floor of the home. Dimensions is it's a C-width, 21-inch wide furnace. It's a standard 34 inches tall, 105,000 BTU condensing unit. It's 2-inch coming out of the top, but the majority of the PVC is all 3-inch. So we could either bring in 3-inch to connect or bring in a 2-inch reducer. The return drop, I haven't done a load calc. I don't know what kind of square footage we're trying to heat and cool, but I know that the return is an 8x24 is too small for what is currently hooked up to it. If we come back in, we're likely going to need minimum 10x26. And if we can't do anything smaller than this, we're really going to need a 12x26. The issue is we can't make it any wider. 24 inches is as wide as it will go. We'll just have to play with the depth here, which we've got a seam right here. That's only going to give us about 3 inches. Otherwise, we're going to have to cut back into this a little further, which we can do. There's nothing back here. We can occupy this whole space. But really, to get to all that, we're going to have to take the PVC out to resize that. Also, we've got track pipe. I don't see that it's grounded on this side. I believe on the other side of the wall, there's drop ceiling. We'll have to take a look at that and either try to ground it or just convert this over to black pipe. We've got a 6.5-inch gap between return drop and side of the furnace right now. We can have a new April air box put in there. Condensate pump down here is collecting both the, well, supposed to be collecting the condensing furnace. We've got a humidifier and then the coil itself, and it is all coming up over the top here, which as you can see is pinched. So we'll need to figure out if we can take a little bit of that slack off, mount it to the side of the plenum so we don't have a kink. Humidifier, I can't really see. It looks like it's an old April Air bypass with the control arm over here. Coil is pretty standard as well. It is a 17, or excuse me, C-width. It's also C-width. I'm trying to read my notes here. It's 22 inches tall. And then we've got plenty of space to work with. We'll just have to redo the plenum. Line sets, those are going to have to be cut, flushed, and we will have to take a look and see, pressure test them if they can be reused. I believe they're just going out right up here. So if they're not in good shape, we can rerun that. That would be less than, I'd say, 15 foot. Gas is coming on the left, you've seen, and electrical's dropping in on the right. Oh, one other note, the humidifier, we're gonna need to get a new valve for that. New shut off.